Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm pretty sure a lot of new people that don't usually watch me are watching this video. So I just want to let you guys know that my channel is mainly about like hair, wigs, vlogs, kind of girly things like that. So if you want to see, some of that, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and then tap the notification bell so you will be all in every time that I post. You will not miss a thing. Today I'm back with the most highly requested video that I have gotten, and that is how I film on my iPhone. So the video that you're seeing right now, it is on an iPhone X. So there are a couple tricks and tips that I'm gonna give you guys. So don't just take it lightly, get your pen, get your notepad, you're gonna need it, or even just open up your notes in your phone because it's gonna be a mouthful, okay? So you're not just gonna remember it off the top of your head. I do just want to say that do not underestimate the power of an iPhone. From 6 and up, you can literally you can have your own YouTube channel. You can film, you can do, the possibilities are just endless. You can do a lot. People usually don't think oh, let me use my phone, but the phone is kind of becoming the new move, especially when you're a small YouTuber. You don't have enough money for a camera right off the bat, but if you do, you're lucky, or your parents just must love you or something. And using your phone is just a great alternative, and it's definitely budget friendly. So all you have to do is really edit, and then with iPhones having iMovie on it, that works as well. To say that from the jump, I have always used my iPhone. I started off using this iPhone 7 Plus, and I was using my front camera, and that has gotten me all the subscribers I have right now. I don't use a camera now. I still use my iPhone X, but I still have this one. So this is how I'm going to show you guys what you need to know today. Okay guys, so as you guys can see, I'm on my phone and I'm just sitting down. I have to record kind of some clips like this probably, but here is the phone. So this is what you're gonna need. I got the phone. This is a 7 Plus. So the first thing that matters when filming with your phone is your lighting. Let's say that you don't have this fancy ring light that I have, which was very affordable. You are able to use natural lighting. The only cons about natural lighting is you can only film during the daytime, so that's kind of a pain in the butt, or it may not work with some people's schedule, which I understand. So the alternative is this ring light. So I'm going to give you guys some details about my ring light. Okay, so guys, the total of everything with the stand, the ball mount, and then the tripod thingy, the holder for the phone, the total of everything was under $100. Yes, it was under $100. So all you really need is an Amazon Prime account, or just an Amazon account. If you don't have Prime, your shipping takes a little bit longer instead of the 2 days, but hey, look, you'll still get it. That's the point. What I did, instead of buying the full kit to save a couple dollars, like 20 bucks maybe, 20, 30, some of those lighting kits are a little bit more on the expensive side, but what I did is I just bought everything separately. So I bought the ring light separately, the stand separately, I bought the holder separately, and then the mount and ball separately. So that isn't really a pain in the butt. That's just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just 5 things you just have to buy. And the reason that the light was so inexpensive is because the light is not the dimmable one. So that's another thing. With the light, you may want to get a cover. They have those and they're 17 or 15 bucks. I could be wrong. It's one of those two though, I know. But basically it's like a softbox cover. I've never used mine because I can't get it on. It's really hard. I don't know. I think I ordered the wrong size, to be completely honest. But the light doesn't hurt me. I've adjusted to it. After some time, of filming so much, I've just adjusted to it, and it doesn't hurt my eyes or anything. So the ring light definitely makes a difference. Really investing in one of these, it is an investment. What I've learned so far with YouTube is everything becomes an investment. Everything is to better your content, so it's clear, so your followers see, and they'll want to watch more, and they won't have to be struggling using all their data to get to the clearest, you know, setting for quality purposes. So the light really makes a dramatic difference. If it was daytime, I could show you guys better, but it is nighttime currently. Yes, I'm lame right now. It's Friday and I'm home filming, but I love what I do, so you know, and I'm helping you guys out. So number one thing in using your iPhone when filming YouTube videos is lighting. So the daytime lighting is very nice too. I have a couple videos actually on my channel because that is what I started off using until I just mustered up, you know, and saved my little coins to get a ring light. So daytime is great, but you know, during the daytime people kind of they're at work. They could have kids, family, you know, all kind of stuff could be going on. So, you know, you might not want to film or might not be able to film during the daytime. So the nighttime is just much better. I'm like a night owl now that I've been doing YouTube for the past year. I would rather film at night than day. I would rather enjoy my days and just film at night. I don't know, it just works for me. But definitely investing in one of these will save you a hassle. Like this alone, it just bumps your quality up to like 720 instead of like 360. And if you know iPhones and iMovie and stuff like that, you know 360 is so blurry. Like one of my videos is in 360 and y'all, it is terrible. But you know, it's all about growing. So I've grown a lot and now I have knowledge, so I'm just sharing it with you guys. So moving on to the second thing. All right guys, so I am just going to set up my phone, this other phone, and I'm going to show you guys another hack that I use when filming. Okay guys, so you guys can see me right in there, huh? Hey, how you doing? What's goody? Okay, so you guys, as you guys can see, the phone is set up there, but I want to show you something. So say I move this way, or like I get further back, or I get closer. It kind of changes. You guys can't see, but sometimes this is what happens. The brightness will like kind of, you know, move, and it'll get brighter, darker, brighter, darker. And the thing that I learned to fixing that is adjusting your brightness. So adjusting your brightness kind of consists of literally just tapping your face, press and hold your face, and this thing called AE lock will come on. So that's like, I think it's like auto something, I'm not sure, but it literally, so I can go here, I can go over here, I can go over here, and I will literally look that same color that I'm giving, it's giving off to you guys. So you won't be like super bright or anything like that. You can move how you want freely, and that really helps when using the front camera because you don't have to see the brightness changing and have to tap the screen to readjust it. If you know iPhones, you know what I mean. Like sometimes it's too white, so even when taking a selfie, you have to press and adjust it so you look a little warmer. Only iPhone users can relate. If it's an Android, I'm sorry, I don't know y'all stuff. So guys, I'm just recording a clip on here to show you guys what it looks like on this 7 Plus, and this is with the auto adjustment. See what I meant? You can move freely how you want, and you don't have to worry about it unfocusing. You are the focus. So the pressing your screen definitely helps. So as you guys can see, it's very like focused. So that is the point of this. And you also can adjust it. I would try to insert a clip doing this. So like I'm gonna bring it up. If you want to look brighter, you just take your finger. Oh shoot. If you want to look brighter, just take your finger and scoot it up and you get brighter. If you want to look darker, just take your finger and scoot it down, and voila, you look darker. So as you guys just seen, that is mainly all that I have to do. Even with this iPhone X, that's all I usually do. I set the setting for the brightness how I want, and I press the AE lock to make sure it's focused on just me and it stays that way, and I can wiggle, or you know, I can dance. I'm just kidding. I can just do what I want and it won't change. So that is key to, you know, starting. Even in the daytime, you have to do that because sometimes when you move the camera, it doesn't know, like the front camera doesn't know what to do. Now you can you can use the back camera. I personally don't like to use the back camera. If you're mainly going to be like a beauty channel, you would want to see yourself, which is why I am currently saving for one of the Sony cameras that flip up so I can see myself. That is my next purchase. I'm going to get there, you know, before my birthday, June 11th. So wish me luck, y'all. Saving money is so hard, especially when you want to buy all the wigs in the world and buy, you know, clothes and just, you don't know how to save. I don't know how to save, but that is why I'm buying that camera, because I do want to see myself. It gives you confidence and you know what you're looking like, so you don't have to kind of guess. You can see, like, I can see myself. It's much easier. It's less headache. But if you're definitely doing like beauty and stuff, this is definitely the way that I would suggest for you to film, unless you're comfortable, or if you do have a mirror to put behind, which I don't, which would have been helpful. But if you do have a mirror to put behind your ring light, you can film that way and just look at yourself through the mirror. It is possible to get past 1,000, you know, past 10,000 using your iPhone. So invest in one. If you already got one, you're good to go. I mean, just get the lighting set up how you know, the either daytime or night, and then you got yourself a YouTube channel and you're considered a YouTuber. I hope that helped you guys out somehow. If you guys want to see any other videos tech wise on my channel about like little hacks, how I edit, whatever, how I do my intros, anything like that, just let me know and I will make sure to get you guys one of those videos. But yeah, this is definitely how I wish I would have seen this. I actually taught myself this, but I did learn about the AE lock from another YouTuber. She did a video using her phone. So I'm sorry, y'all, I keep looking over there. I don't know why. But I think I'm just tired. I need to eat and go to sleep and edit. Okay, that's all I need to do. Yeah, you definitely look up videos. You know, you might have to spend a couple hours. I did it, spending a couple hours just researching, you know, different methods people use to film on their phone, because everything helps. And there is an alternative. Even if you don't have the money to buy a ring light, ask for about $25. You know, ask your mom or dad, or just, you know, take $25 out of your check and you can make your own ring light. I will make sure to link that below, the video that helped me, because when I first started, I made my own ring light as well. Tripods, you can buy your own, or you can just find different ways to set up your ring light. So, you know, either way, you're kind of, it's like a win-win situation, you know. But another thing that I would say is something that you should take into consideration. Make sure you have enough storage. So when filming on your iPhone, it can be very stressful. I have been stressed to where the point I just want to pull my hair out, because I'm just like, okay, maybe YouTube isn't for me. I have like cried before because I wasn't able to save my video out of iMovie. Having storage, it's just a sacrifice. So, you know, the best thing that you can do is download Google Photos and back up all of your pictures. Just back them all up, delete them. If they're not like a twit pic, you know, a profile picture, don't use it. Only use your phone for your content, and if you want to take pictures, just make sure you back those up at the end of the day. Simple. Google Photos, it allows you to, it's like, you can save as much as you want, so there's no limit. You can back up videos. You can do, like, I've backed up full-length videos and they have re-downloaded as like high definition. So, you know, you're not really losing there. That's something that I found out more closer to getting this phone, so it helps me a ton though. But sometimes it can be frustrating when you can't save your video out of iMovie. You're like, well, what the heck, you know, I just recorded all these clips and I can't save none of my movie. Like, I just edited this, and editing takes a while. You know, if the video's long, even if it's short, it can take a while. So you just have to have patience. But storage is definitely super important when filming with your iPhone. So you have to make sure you have storage to begin with, or you won't be able to save any of your videos. I'm telling you this from experience. You cannot have a camera roll full of like 1,000 pictures, even 500 is pushing it, and think you're gonna save like a 7-8 minute video. It's not gonna work. It's just gonna tell you that it's unable to export, and you're gonna be devastated, because I was devastated. But I have learned the ropes now. So, and also the phone that I have now, it is a higher gigabyte, so that saves me a lot of headache. Okay, so another thing with filming on your phone. So I will try to do a separate video on this, but so usually for music, I recommend to use reproduced instrumentals. So if you're doing a video like so, and you're gonna be talking, I recommend to if you want an instrumental to like your favorite song in the background, find a reproduced one, because if you take like the original one, they will copyright you. Just because you're talking over it does not mean you won't get copyrighted. This is a fact. There's no way out of that. You cannot use full-length songs. So, you know, when you're doing that, you just have to move carefully and make sure it is reproduced. If it's not reproduced, don't touch it. None of that. Leave it alone. Okay, leave it alone. What I use for music, to import music into iMovie on my phone, I use this app called My Media. So My Media, what that is basically, it's a music app. So what you can do, I use this website called YTMP3. It's something like that. It's like YT. I'll try to link it below, and I'll try to do a video on this because it's kind of complicated, just a little when you don't know. So basically, I find instrumentals on YouTube, reproduced, and then I copy those links, and then I type in YTMP3 in the search box, and I click on that website, and then it has a bar, so you basically enter the link. People who converted YouTube videos to MP3 probably know how this goes, but it basically converts it from YouTube to MP3, and then you click download, and it literally saves to your library. And this app, it gives you like, you can use this music whenever. You can be on a plane and it will still work because it's already downloaded. So I think that's really helpful, especially for people using their phone and they can't really transport music and maneuver in a way that somebody with a whole like Apple MacBook could, you know, because that's probably much easier than using your phone. But not everybody has $1,200 for a MacBook. So that is another way that I finesse music wise. But basically you just go to that app and you open up whatever music you've downloaded, and then you click open in other apps. And when you open in other apps, iMovie will be right there, and it'll literally like pop the song onto iMovie. Boom, you're done. So that is how I usually get my music. Another thing, if you're scared, you know, for intros. So if you're like a beauty channel like me, you may want to, you know, have an intro like, you know, just showing off whatever product you're trying to sell, which I understand. So the key to not getting copyrighted, make sure your intro is no longer than 30 seconds. So me, I have never went over like 28 because I'm just scared, but I have done 29 before and I've been safe. But you don't need an intro that long. I'm learning that shorter intros are better. You know, not everybody wants to look at you. You know, not everybody feeling you. So, you know, some people are haters, but whatever. I do intros on my channel because I feel like that's just my way to like kind of model whatever I'm trying to review or show off. And I think that I can do that. It's my channel. If you don't want to watch, then don't watch, you know. Definitely having an intro. Do not use your the song, whether it's, well, okay, if it's not copyrighted, like if it's just a local person, you can use that the whole video with their permission. But if it say it's a Beyonce song or a Rihanna one, you cannot use that longer than 30 seconds. You will get copyrighted. As soon as you upload your video, they will email you and be like, okay, there's a copyright claim, so all of the funds you make, basically when you get copyrighted, all the funds you would make from your video would go to that label or whoever, whatever artist that is. Yes, I'm like, YouTube, I don't think YouTube used to be like that back when I used to do it in middle school, but it has changed as we see. So make sure you do not use longer than 30 seconds and then you'll be fine. No copyright strikes, nothing. Sometimes labels that aren't even owners of the song will copyright you. Like I got copyrighted using 26 seconds of a song, and this was some random group who isn't even like the label. And it was just like, it's like a third party person. There are those around though. There are third party labels that will try to, you know, take your song or your little clip and then say it was longer, you know, and then they'll just copyright you. So everything you would make goes to them. So honestly, as a beginner on YouTube, I would just honestly stick to local artists, you know, if you get their permission and like their music, or just literally like 10-second intros. Seriously, if you're doing what I do as far as like waving the hair and all that kind of stuff, because it just saves the hassle of even having to worry about getting a copyright claim, you know. And usually you won't find out right away when it comes to copyrights. Sometimes YouTube will tell you like a few minutes later or an hour later, and you'll be like, what the heck? By the time you'll delete the video, so you won't have the video, so you can't re-edit it or any of that. And re-uploading is just a horrible process. It takes forever. You have to literally re-upload your video, so it's just a big headache. So just stick to using reproduced instrumentals. Even YouTube has their own library of non-copyrighted audio. So I think it's called the YouTube Audio Library. If you just type that in your search bar on YouTube, you can see that they have a ton of songs, like millions of songs. So you can literally find a song any length and it will fit your video. Even in iMovie, if the song doesn't fit your video, you can duplicate it. So boom, you're set. But definitely stay away from 30 seconds or longer, because you're gonna get copyrighted. People kind of try to say, okay, well, I'm not really getting monetized right now. That doesn't mean anything, honey. Trust me, I did it. And the most of the videos that I use like full songs on, they are doing great. So I am not getting any of that money. All that money is going to the label, you know. Not that it matters, but if I was an artist, I would do the same thing. Like, you're not going to use my song for free and make money off of it. That is why there is such a small like time frame that you can use it. But even with the 30-second rule, I would say the most should be like 17, 18. Keep it safe. Don't try to exceed the 30 seconds. Please don't, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run. Especially for the new YouTube rule where you can only get monetized at a certain amount of watch time and subscribers. That doesn't matter, because like I said, you can have a video that is like a full song, and it got copyrighted. And it can do great as soon as you're able to be monetized. And you just sit there like, wow, I should have just not had the whole song because I'm not making any money. And it does matter. It does matter. So, especially as a small YouTuber, you know, as soon as you get monetized, you're ready to see that first check. Trust me, I know the feeling. It took me a while to get my first check. I actually started in July last year. Well, I remade this channel in July. And then I got my first check January of this year. So yeah, it isn't even not that I wasn't making money. After I hit 10,000 views, which they've changed, but after I hit 10,000 views, I was able to get paid. I was able to get monetized, as were in my videos, but I was not reaching the monthly threshold. So it all matters about hitting that first $100 to get your first check, and then after that, it is one day every month, and you'll get used to it. So I've definitely gotten used to it, and it feels great. But do not be discouraged if you aren't, you know, popping right away. It takes time. Consistency is key, especially with YouTube. You have to be consistent always. That is what will get you subscribers. It is, honestly. It's going to be work. You have to do work even on top of your real job. You have to do it. If you want it as bad as you say, then it won't really be anything to you. You know, because if you love what you do, it won't be a stress. I love what I do. I'll be up all night. I've been up until 5 in the morning editing. I've fallen asleep editing. I love what I do, and this is like a job. This is definitely a job. This is my job. Also outside of sponsorships and things like that. But definitely make sure that you put everything you got into it, because it will definitely pay off literally in the long run. Okay, so I hope that I helped you guys out in some way. I can't really put everything in here that I wanted to, but just some main things, just so you can you know, work with it and, you know, play around and see what you can do. But I will make sure to leave everything linked below, you know, my lighting links, everything. I will leave all that below, and also a video how to make your own ring lights, and then I will leave the app that I use for music in the description. And yeah, if you guys have any other questions, you know, you guys can talk to me. Just let me know in the comment section. Let me know if this helped you out, and please, I really condone. I really 100% condone YouTube channels. It's a great way to express yourself. It's a great way to run your mouth and have people listen to you, you know. So do what you love, you know, just keep it happy, stay consistent, always be your best. Don't worry about negativity because it's gonna come. It's gonna come. People are haters, so you got to get used to that. But I encourage you to start a channel, and you really just need your phone, you know, your face, and a great personality, because personality is what attracts people. And I try to keep it lively as I can. I don't try to be like a robot and just be like, hey YouTube, today da, 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 da. You know, I try to incorporate different things on my channel because I don't want to feel so robot-y. I just feel like hi, bye, you know. Sometimes I just feel like it's kind of just like fake, and I try to keep it down to earth as I can. And definitely when I get my camera, I'm going to incorporate more vlogs and things like that so you guys can see, you know, the real me and get to know me. It's just using your phone, you can't put like your all into it unless you just have the time, you know, because it's still your phone. So you got all kind of things on your phone on top of editing. So this is definitely a great alternative for someone just starting off, and also someone who cannot afford a ring light right off the bat. But yes, like I said, I hope I helped you guys in some way. I'm done running my mouth. This was highly requested, so I really hope I helped out, because I wish I had this kind of video when I first started. So thank you guys so much for watching. If this video helped you guys, please give it a thumbs up. That'll let me know, you know, that you like it, and it will help me to know what other content to give you guys. And I love you all. Thank you so much for stopping by again, and until next time,